What's going on, guys? My name is Connor, and today I have an unboxing for you guys on the Nike Off-White Air Force 1 MCAs and obviously University Blue. So if you guys enjoy these kind of videos, make sure to check out some other videos on my channel. Also hit that like and subscribe button, as it really helps out my channel and gets my videos shown to more people. And while you're at it, make sure to claim your 4 free stocks on Webull. I mean, there's no point in not doing it. You get 2 free stocks right when you click that link, and you get another 2 once you make your first deposit. So might as well do it. But without further ado, let's get right into this unboxing. Alright guys, so just before I unbox these shoes, I just want to give you guys somewhat of a backstory. And some of you guys might know this stuff, some of you guys might not, but I might as well put it out there because it's kind of good to understand the hype of these shoes and why they go for so much and why so many people want them. Well, back in 2019, Virgil Abloh gave an exclusive pair of these shoes to Serena Williams. And I know any Nike Off-White shoe is going to at least have some sort of hype, but just people seeing that exotic University Blue with the Air Force 1 look drew a lot of attention and a lot of eyes, and had a lot of people asking, when is that going to be released? Is that not going to be released? Is that like friends and family only? Or what's going on with that? So then when Virgil Abloh announced that there was going to be a raffle, there were so many people lined up. So many people were creating bots and everything else. And I know some of you guys might have in your head, like, there are a lot of bots for any Nike Off-White raffle. And that is true. That's totally true. But it was like on a totally different level. And I believe the raffle was on July 20th of 2019. And it was a very exclusive raffle at the Museum of Contemporary Art. And assuming that you won the raffle, you only had to pay $150. And if I remember correctly, right after they released, market had already jumped to just above $1,000. So that is a big markup. If someone is able to secure more than one pair, I know that they limited it to one person each, but if you obviously have friends there and maybe you tip them like 50 bucks, 100 bucks, maybe they didn't understand how much these shoes are worth, you're able to get multiple pairs. And let's say you bought 10 pairs and then you had that $850 markup, you made $8,500 off of those 10 pairs. So people were making a bunch of money, just like any Nike Off-White collab, but obviously this one was a little bit more exclusive than most. Market on them today is somewhere between $1,500 and $2,500, which I understand is a pretty big range for shoes. But at $1,500, you're looking at a size that isn't as sought after, maybe like a size 13 or something, and EOS maybe not with the box or extra laces or anything like that. And then at $2,500, you're looking at a really sought after size, maybe like an 8.5 or a 9, completely brand new. And even that is a little bit on the higher side. I bought these brand new. I was lucky enough to get them for like 1,500 bucks, which is really lucky, but I get really good prices on my stuff. If you guys ever need anything, make sure to reach out to me on Instagram at connor.langley. I'm happy to help you guys out. But that kind of gives you guys a little bit of a backstory of when they released, why they were so hyped up, and also what market is today, so you guys can kind of understand as I am unboxing these shoes. But I'll give you guys a quick look at the box. You guys can obviously see, if you can see the little reflectiveness right there, it will say Force. Then you can see the Nike symbol by the C. As you can see, here's a little size tag for those of you guys who want to authenticate. 9.5 Air Force 1 07 Virgil. You guys can pause on that and check it out if you guys so choose to. The Nike symbol right there. And you guys always want to keep these boxes in pretty good shape, because if you guys have ever sold on StockX or another site like that, they prefer to have the boxes in good shape. I know on GOAT you can kind of say like, hey, my box isn't in perfect shape, and you can still sell in there. But sites like StockX are very strict in making sure that the box is in really good tact. So obviously to open it up, you're just gonna want to pop this up, pull it out. Nothing too crazy. I know this is very different than a lot of the Louis Vuitton reviews that I do on my channel. But set this to the side over here. You guys can see, I'll open it up, and boom, you have the shoes right here. So obviously I'll give you guys a good look at the shoes up close. So here's obviously what they look like. Here's the back. And boom, they're definitely some good looking shoes. I really like how Air Force 1s look, and just adding this touch of University Blue, which Virgil did, is awesome. And then when you're in the sun, or if there's a light shining on your shoes, the reflectiveness of the Nike symbol is just insane, and it's just really beautiful if you can find an outfit to put this together with. Because obviously I'm dressed pretty classy right now. This is obviously not what I would wear them with, but assuming that I was wearing maybe something oversized and had some exotic colors to go along with this is like the perfect shoes for some like crazy colored cargo pants, and just kind of casual, but at the same time like really flashy as these shoes are. So I just showed you guys the shoes. You guys can obviously see the bottom, especially for you, those of you guys who want to authenticate them. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to want to be, who are new to my channel, want to see if my stuff's real or not. Everything's real. A lot of the stuff I have receipt for. This pair I do not, but I usually do, and you guys are welcome to check out a lot of the other reviews on my channel. So obviously the off-white Nike, you guys can see the white laces, and also in the other pair, I have the extra set of laces, which are blue. I honestly prefer the white. I feel like they're a little bit more stand out. In most off-white Nike shoe, the colored laces are going to stand out more, but considering the whole shoe, including the soles, are university blue, it really looks good with these white laces, at least in my opinion. So I just kind of want to go over market of these shoes. I mean, my channel is kind of different than other channels. I get into more of the investment side and also if it's a good purchase or not, as other channels just kind of go over the look. And obviously you guys are welcome to do so. I'll make sure that there are some good videos on this just displaying the shoes. But for those of you guys who are thinking about buying them, I see them going up in the future. If Virgil ever puts out another pair of these sneakers in a different color or just a different way in general, these are probably going to go up. And you can see that with like the black ones, and you can see it with other colors. These have continued to, these kind of went up and then they went down. But that's what happens a lot of the time. People are like, oh, these are going to keep going up. These are going to keep going up. And then they start charging ridiculous prices to the point where people won't buy them anymore. And then the market kind of goes down and then it kind of stabilizes and then it goes up again. That's kind of how these kind of shoes work. If it's a really, really anticipated release, like a shoe like this. So I see them continuing to go up at least for a while right now, especially the brand new ones. I suggest that if you're going to buy them, you should definitely buy them used. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this. Do not buy these brand new shoes brand new, because right when you put your foot in them for the first time, it's like driving a car off the lot. It's brand new right now. It's never been driven under 100 miles on the car. You drive it home and you already lost 20% of what you put into the car, or in this case the shoes, just from driving home. And honestly, it's not worth it. I know some of you guys are a little bit hesitant about buying a pair of shoes that are used, but you can easily find cleaned up, barely used shoes that people just decide not to keep, or people that made the same mistake that you could have made. Maybe they tried them on and found out that they didn't like them, but they made the stupid decision of putting them on their foot first, and so they automatically lost a lot of money. And also, these are pretty good shoes compared to a lot of the other Nike Off-Whites. In my opinion, the next shoe that I want to show you guys on my channel is a Nike Off-White Jordan 1s, because I feel like those would be just a sick shoe. And I feel like those are probably the most iconic shoe that Off-White Nike has done. And obviously, I haven't really shown you guys the left shoe, but here's obviously what it looks like. Pretty similar, obviously just not the zip tie. They only give out one with these shoes. And I'm sure all you sneakerheads know that you should definitely keep this zip tie. It's worth money, maybe not a crazy amount, but it looks sick too. That's part of the look. I mean, it's kind of stupid when people keep their tags on stuff that's not Nike Off-White, but as long as it's Nike Off-White, you can do it, man. Enjoy your shoes. But as far as comparing this to other shoes, I think the Jordan 1s are a little bit more iconic, but I think this is definitely in the top 5 most iconic Nike Off-White shoes that have been put out. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments and let me know if I just sound like an idiot. I know I don't review a crazy amount of shoes on my channel, but just let me know. Like, do you guys agree with that? For those of you guys who are more advanced in shoes, is what I'm saying making sense, or what else would you cover in these videos? I'm always down to improve my videos and learn from you guys and provide content that you guys enjoy. But I think that they're amazing shoes. I think that they're some of the most iconic. I think they will continue going up in value, whether they're brand new or they're not. I just suggest that you guys buy them lightly used if you're going to wear them, or buy them brand new, but just keep them on the shelf. Or if you really got it like that, you can buy a pair used. You can wear them while they increase in value, because they're at a point where they're going to continue to increase, in my opinion at least. Nothing's for sure. And then you can also buy a pair of dead stock ones, maybe put them on a shelf or something and just keep them there, and they will just make you slow money. I wouldn't say these shoes are the best investment compared to even like ETFs or whatever else, but if you bought a bunch, I'd say that buying shoes is better than investing into the stock market if you're able to buy quantity. I like to emphasize quantity, because people are acting like they're making all this money off of shoes when they're really not. The people that make a lot of money off of shoes are the people that buy a lot of inventory. And that's why the gap between people that have a shop and the people that don't, their income is very, very spaced out, because these people have a bunch of inventory and a lot of stuff going in and out. And so even if the margins were the same, which they're not, because if you have a shop, you have a bigger audience, the people that don't have a shop are still going to make a lot less money, because they're not going to get the same amount, and they're also going to have less quantity. So let me know what you guys think of these kind of reviews and unboxings. Let me know what you guys think about me going over like kind of like a market analysis and going over if I think they're a good investment or not. Because everything that I review on this channel, I kind of make money off of. I buy, review, sell, and that's kind of my model. And once I get monetized and I start making money off of YouTube, I want to start giving away some of these items to you guys. So make sure you share my channel if you want to start getting free items, and also make sure to hit like and subscribe if you guys have not already. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.